Hi everyone, this is part 3 of the Welcome to Fast Track Chem 1046 video series, and in this video hopefully you have completed the welcome unit and you are ready to start off with Unit 1. So first of all, in order to get to the units, you want to click on Content at the top menu bar, and you always leave off on the last unit that you opened. So we're going to move into now Unit 1, Intro to Chemistry. Now, Intro to Chemistry is the first unit of the course. There isn't a unit test. This is the only unit that does not have a unit test, so you don't have to worry about completing a test at the end of the unit. You don't have to worry about going into a testing center for this first unit. It's just getting everybody up and running in the course, going over some more of the foundational elements of chemistry and getting everybody up to speed. As always, in D2L Brightspace, when you start a unit, you always want to start at the top, and you want to click through each of the materials that are given in the order that they come up. So the first task is the study guide, and there is a unit study guide in each unit. So if I click on the title, it comes up with a document, and you can see that I scroll up and down the web page with this outer scroll bar, but there's also an inner scroll bar in order to scroll through the document itself. So always start with the study guide, as it will tell you what chapters that are covered in the textbook and what assignments that you need to complete in each unit. So that's the Unit 1 study guide. I'm going to go back to Unit 1, Intro to Chemistry. And the next thing that you'll see is something called intro assignment, and this intro assignment is a quiz, and every unit has one of these quizzes. It is for marks, but you can go into the quiz, save your answers as you do the questions, and come out of the quiz without submitting. So I suggest opening up the intro assignment right at the beginning of a unit and having a look at the questions that are there. Now, this is the only assessment in quiz form that you have in Unit 1, but when you get to other units, this assignment is going to act like a pretest, and you'll be able to see the types of questions that you will be responsible to answer for the test. So the test will be very similar to that assignment, not exact questions, but along the same lines. Unlike a test, the intro assignment, you can go in it and come out of it, and as long as you don't submit, you can go back and forth. With a test, there is a 2-hour time limit. So when you get to a test, you want to make sure that you have the 2 hours available if it's a take-it-home test, because once you get yourself out of the test, you're not able to go back into it. So just keep that in mind. As I said, for Unit 1, we don't have a test, so it's just this quiz that we have, and you can open it, go in it, and enter and get out of it as many times as you want in this week that we have set aside for Intro to Chemistry. Also due for this unit is a lab report. So we have two separate tasks for this. This first one is the instructions. So if you click on the instructions, you will see the instructions for the lab. And you are going to be doing this lab in your kitchen. It just involves stuff that you'll find in your kitchen, so tablespoons and measuring cups and that sort of thing, so you don't have to worry about any high-tech lab equipment. You will need to be able to have access to some salt and to some sand. If you don't have sand around, may I suggest your neighbor's sandbox, maybe going to the beach. Hardware stores have sand. The dollar store has decorative sand. It doesn't matter what type of sand you use, but just need to have a little bit of sand, about a cup's worth. When you are ready to submit your lab, you're going to click on the Dropbox assignment, and you are going to upload your document that you've created in the Dropbox. That document can be in the form of a Word file is great. My system is able to read Word files. So I'm going to go back to Intro to Chem. I just wanted to point out that there are more reference materials that will help you with Unit 1 located here under Unit 5. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to see, but if you click on Video and Reference Material, ignore this academic integrity. That hasn't anything to do with us, and I'll get that removed before this course goes live. But there is a lab format information sheet and lab report example. You want to have a look at those because those are great templates for writing a formal lab. And there's also a nice little video links for Chem 1046 that you'll want to check out as well. That will help you out with this unit. So I'm going to go back into Unit 1, Intro to Chemistry. So remember, these video and reference materials are here. And then the final part of Unit 1 is another one of these unit Q&A discussion boards. So if at any time you have any questions that you want to share with the class, just click on Unit 1 Q&A and you can start a thread and ask your question. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can, or a classmate will help you out. So that's Unit 1, and you can see at the top that Unit 1 is due May the 2nd. So the faster you can get started on Unit 1, the better. So thank you so much for watching. That is the third and last video of the Welcome series. I know you'll have lots of questions, so just reach out either via the Q&A discussions, or email, or text, or call. That's what I'm here for, is to help you out. So I wish everyone all the best, and I'm sure we'll be chatting soon. Bye for now.